Hi. At this high morning, like I used to saying, over this January 23 of 2014, while this is being recorded all around the world, and the faggots, I'm sorry the words that I'm going to say around, the faggots of armed forces and Army of Argentina says, we already done to it everything that we had of doing, and we are going to making it all because of we command and because of we said. The reality of this disgusting country is exactly like, if anybody can read the Torah, at the blood reform to Malkimot Lanimir the Chaya Shechal Chopletika Motont like the Shojivoet Mulkino Mal Omachadov. Whenever I say Sodoma, I know what I mean. There is this kind of a cockroaches, this kind of a vermin, this kind of a demons that generates in flesh and bones with National Gendarmerie, Naval Argentinian Prefecture, Federal Police of Argentina, Aeroportuarian Security Police, Metropolitan Police of the Government of the City of Buenos Aires, Argentinian Armada, Marine of Argentina, and all the generation, like always were, a nest of Sodomaki that generates snakes, vermin, abomination, rotten hell, facts, myths. Ejército Argentino. There happened, if you won't misremind, the reality that I just published about a couple of days ago. I were under extortions, like here always happened to me, but I the liar. It were this situation going through at this Buenos Aires while I were just under these extortions, and not only I, other people with me about murdering states members over Israel, US, Swiss, Spain, Italy, and other countries, United Nations, International Criminal Courts, and also friends of mine all over. So the reality happened here like I were dealing with it and making my battle, but I'm a liar. You know that, don't you? So suddenly, I were over this situation all around, and I have been forced into the deal with a situation which I never want to do because of there's not me. So suddenly, about a couple of days, I were under a situation which I never wanted to be. Forced over, or you do it, or we kill them. And we struggled for the same evangeliors of always, of Argentina, helpers and bodies of this that gives them the lying like any disgusting Babylon demon that they are. With them machas, Sodoma demons, which we suffer every day, that are reduced already into a lot. There are so many now, but still makes disasters and damages. Well, there came at this day, I'm sorry again the words, the misproper that I'm going to say. This damn Argentinian armies and armed forces heads, faggots of hell, because of there cannot be said any other. The same terms this class, this bunch of hell cockroaches, make them about them victims like they do permanently, about what they call fags. They, fags, hell rotted shit all admit, because of are not any other, them shed rotten of a meat, of hell, telling that I signed a contract with them, telling that I said, oh yes, please do. Over they said, and I'm going to be textual, allow me to say exactly the words for we to understand what we are dealing with. The contract they said I signed, that they are presenting in front of the whole of the benches of Justice Powers Argentina about this day, even in fairs, judicial fairs, and also at the International Criminal Court that they says I signed, it is about that I said yes to an agreement with them about that I will give everything that I got and everything that I am for a cock, for 5 cocaine grams, for 1 DTC of hallucinogen drugs, for I to recreate myself, and for a couple of victims to steal cell phones. The delirious, schizophrenic faggots of a demons in a rotten Sodoma hell, them shit of a meat, that they are, says that I am this, and that I done this, and I deny now like any psychopath because of we know who he is. And while this all happens all around, anybody that says get the hell out of here, kidnapped saying arrest, sodomizes saying now you gotta blow me because of what he said and because of my command for you to understand, and destroys them and kills them because of it is what we are commanding, and we say and that's it. We are going to take now everything that it's ours because of he given us, saying that I said yes to the everything for a cock. And while I said nothing but until this video that is being recorded in all of the world, and I'm sorry to miss proper words again, there went all around the damn disgusting Cuerpo Médico Forense, Forensics Corps of Justice of Argentina, and the whole justice that generates bodies of them, telling to everybody that I was so schizophrenic that nobody had to believe what I said because if I were a liar, chunky, schizophrenic and delusional and delirious and hallucinator for the cause of substance consuming, that nothing that I will say ain't not to believe. And I said not a word but this with them contract. And they saying after that, oh, but if this were done, there gotta be truth because of. So the reality here is we have to making this anything that we want because of already made it all. I'm going to warn the world about this all right now. And I'm going to warn really clear. Sport restis filos glea kitrach, is the spotle mesmatrachilo betranimos cum lechamat menov. Shberroch iblotra menimin toshbel kakiat rechel hishoblechad is spotle metachem emotav. En vlot refot lemetrimo leveshom fel klekiat rachit is spotle nemenachia. Vetrafot lenemaskesh biat redlachit doblet transkol blecha yetacham. Skoblet ramelevicha et aspoblet achioma kekiat la et askal checha. BLYTT rovelefot lemetrachit ospelko et achish mitaiki no melechachat ledeki uachalat bishmatan. En BLYTT rafot ledeki shpetra eki la achidot ospot lenemeskelcha malinot tamalko et robetra et ishof lechat. En shet rafal timot lemeneach amelechoshev alchanit. Shoet rebelcha tiki al moshmotren. Metre motlen tameskib le travele fort le daskib le cha de smotlenai. Sport le dikium le trechab le professor le kof le tamasechman. Betamalium fochachit. And suppose this is true, and suppose this all were happening, and suppose I am this one, that after I regret night, like any psychopath, they says, I'm showing you the psychopath. And like I said before, like this hell delirious facts of hell, of the 666, Sodoma, Argentina, saying, make it believe it. Move your hand while nothing is seen up and down for he to think that it is the fellows and go and run over you. Make it believe that you are in heat and groping yourself and you have the cock in your hand. Make it believe that, oh yes, make it. And I said, well, under extortions, and I'm sorry the words again, penis. You play with a psychopath. You play with yourselves. Damn hell delirious faggots of Sodoma. And making witchcraft to making all delirious fucks of this believe that everything is true and gotta fight for. Let's take it with towers because of he gave it to us, oh yes, fuck the mother. I'm sorry the words that I'm using, but it is exactly the textual. And I am not happy for any of this. And I cannot be. And I'm showing you the psychopath. Betty pot spolte dish kalki motle nemot humble fort le des skuet le kita bal finot kal keto mos bet khamer khanesh kimot le macha en probleda fakhanaf. Dat kapal kimot le mina fakle mina fun shekh khat le bet khameni ki yomala shekh kledia fal khat le des spotna. Met gamel ket rabel vito spot le met khadi spot le ki op le khito man shema da khi op le ankal ken martene misket khali. En shorta per couple family fakla family shuffle khadiam. And while this, degenerates on the same PFA, DEGENERATES, telling, do it or I demon you. Right. And you were cheated all the time, oh yeah. And also, the reality of, oh, last night, we catered to it last night. Well, the whole last night blowing since 2000 Buenos Aires last night until a few minutes, and you were arrested for that. Didn't stop to throwing, sorry the word, milk. Were permanently blowing unstoppable. Everything for a cock. While people get murdered, destroyed, and not only in Argentina. I'm going to warn about this. If I am so delirious and so schizophrenic, how is that possible? One friend's family in New Haven, state of New York, were completely murdered today for the reason of saying that anything of what this degenerates said were a lie. At the street, Botrinka dispolnus montlen tinkalmencha dispondlenam. For whoever to translate. And the family were called the Shamsert. The Shamsert family. And they were completely murdered until the 2 years kiddo. 2 years old kiddo. Today, for they said that everything that this disgusting shit said were a lie. I am so delirious, don't you think? And this is not the only thing that puts up on my back and my shoulder every day. Here, as in Brazil, as in Montevideo, as in UNICEF, but especially here, happens every day. And I gotta be the guilty of it. And I am the one that says and plays with Sodoma, and I don't regret. And I don't stop to giving in people, and I do this myself, and I gotta be the best. For Ramal Kimot Lamedia for Shechal Khatlanim. Met Ramal Viot Revel for Shechal Chibot Leni Kobletrain Yishmot Lameniach al Chet Lavatcha. Shoed Rebalti Obletra Melakim Olechanem Noir. HTTPS www.startoftheend.int. In F8, the last BLYTT in OS recall from Buenos Aires, 23 of January 2014, 10:14 local hour, from the place that for now meant to be my address. Shalom. Oh, I, Alejandro Mario Blanco, REDEMI.